What if I told you that one of the most common exercises recommended for poor leg circulation after 60 might actually be slowing your recovery? I see it all the time in my practice. Seniors walk faithfully, elevate their legs, wear compression socks, and yet still struggle with cold feet, swelling, burning pain, and even falls. Poor circulation isn't just discomfort, it quietly sets the stage for slow healing, sores, infections, and in severe cases, more serious complications. It's also one of the earliest warning signs that the heart and arteries are under stress. The problem is most people don't really understand what poor circulation is. It's not just cold toes or heavy legs. It's blood failing to move efficiently from your feet back up to your heart. After 60, arteries can tighten and narrow, veins weaken, and blood starts pooling in the lower legs. By age 70, nearly 1 in 5 adults has measurable peripheral artery disease, and many don't know it yet. That's why the right exercises matter so much. The muscles in your calves act like a second heart, sometimes called the venous pump. Every time these muscles contract, they squeeze the veins in your lower legs and push blood back toward the heart. When these muscles weaken, blood pools, swelling increases, oxygen delivery drops, and healing slows. The good news is that this is reversible with targeted movements. You don't need to walk endlessly or perform high-impact exercise. Simple, deliberate movements done consistently can restore circulation, reduce swelling, and protect your independence. Once you understand which muscles drive the pump, recovery becomes shockingly simple. This isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. And once you know how to wake up this second heart, you can protect yourself from fall, improve your energy, and actually feel the difference in your legs in just days. These movements don't just help your legs, they help your whole cardiovascular system, giving you a stronger foundation for healthy aging. Let's start with something deceptively simple, seated ankle pumps. Sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Lift your toes toward your shins while keeping your heels down, then press your toes into the floor and lift your heels as if stepping on a gas pedal. That's 1 repetition. Move slowly and deliberately. Aim for 20 to 30 reps, 2 to 3 times per day. It may look almost too easy to matter, but science and surgical rehab protocols show that ankle pumps are one of the first movements prescribed after leg surgery to prevent circulation collapse. Your calves contain the venous muscle pump, and every contraction forces blood upward, reducing pooling in your lower legs. Walking alone rarely activates this pump enough after 60. This simple seated exercise restores circulation even for those who can't walk long distances or struggle with fatigue. Next, we move to seated leg lifts. Sit tall with your back pressed firmly against the chair and both feet flat. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front, keeping your knee as straight as comfortable. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower slowly. Repeat 10 to 15 reps per leg. These target quadriceps and hip flexors while engaging your core, muscles that walking barely challenges. When these muscles contract, they squeeze veins in the upper legs, driving blood back to the heart. Adding light resistance, even just 1 to 2 lb, amplifies the benefit. Research shows older adults improve faster from low-resistance, progressive exercises because they start from a lower baseline. The combination of ankle pumps and leg lifts begins to restore circulation, reduce swelling, and improve walking tolerance, giving legs more strength and resilience. Once the lower legs and thighs are active, balance exercises take circulation to the next level. Standing heel raises, for example, are deceptively simple but incredibly effective. Stand behind a chair or countertop and rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as comfortable. Pause for 2 to 3 seconds at the top, then lower slowly over 3 seconds. Start with 10 repetitions and gradually work up to 20 to 25 as strength improves. What makes this movement special is that it builds calf strength while retraining circulation and balance simultaneously. The strong calves are one of the strongest predictors of independence in adults over 60. Every contraction of these muscles forces blood upward through deep veins while also improving ankle stability. This dual effect circulation and balance is critical because poor balance can lead to falls, which then worsen circulation and slow recovery. Add in single leg stance holds, and you're targeting both blood flow and stabilizing muscles at the same time. Stand next to a chair or wall, lift one foot just an inch off the floor, and hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Switch legs. Start with 2 rounds per leg and gradually reduce support as your balance improves. This isn't just about standing on one leg. Each sustained contraction keeps blood moving, strengthens stabilizer, and retrains the nervous system to react faster if you stumble. Consistently practicing this builds confidence, reduces fall risk, and ensures circulation remains strong even when walking alone isn't enough. The final step is the standing calf pump hold. Stand behind a chair or countertop for light support, feet hip width apart. Slowly rise onto your toes, lift your heels as high as comfortable, and hold the position for 3 to 5 seconds before lowering slowly. That hold is the key. It keeps the calf pump engaged long enough to overcome pooling and swelling in the lower legs. Start with 8 to 10 repetitions and build up to 15 to 20 over time. The benefits are profound. Circulation improves, ankles strengthen, balance increases, and overall walking endurance rises. This movement mimics the natural pump that keeps blood moving upward when you walk, but holds the contraction long enough to fully activate the muscles. Unlike high-impact exercises, it puts minimal stress on joints, making it safe for people with arthritis or balance concerns. Combine this with ankle pumps, leg lifts, heel raises, and single leg stance, and you have a complete system that restores blood flow, strengthens the legs, and protects independence. All of these movements together take less than 15 minutes a day and can be done in the comfort of your home. The focus isn't on intensity, it's on controlled, deliberate, and consistent movement. The real magic happens when you integrate all 5 movements into a daily routine. Ankle pumps wake up the calves. Seated leg lifts strengthen thighs and hip flexors. Heel raises retrain balance and circulation. Single leg holds improve stabilizers. And standing calf pump holds fully activate the venous muscle pump. Walking is still beneficial, but on its own, it leaves gaps in circulation and balance training that these movements fill. Over weeks, seniors report warmer feet, reduced swelling, stronger legs, and a greater sense of stability. Even small daily sessions can prevent falls, reduce pain, and help maintain independence. These exercises aren't just about keeping your legs moving, they're about giving you confidence, improving heart and vein health, and supporting long-term mobility. It's a low-impact, safe, and surprisingly effective way to preserve strength, vitality, and balance well into your 70 seconds, 80 seconds, and beyond. Consistency is everything. 15 minutes a day, done with focus and care, can transform leg health and circulation. You're not just exercising, you're building a foundation for independence, energy, and confidence that lasts a lifetime.